All right, welcome back. This is ZroBelow Cards. I'm back here ripping some Young Guns Infested 2019-20 Upper Deck Retail Hockey. Done a few hobby boxes. God, I gotta get the camera orientation right. But guys, you're looking for in here, obviously Kale Macker. I want to say Quinn Hughes is in here. Capo Caco is in here. Quinn Hughes is actually, it's his canvas, I think, that's in here. But I think you get about 6 Young Guns per box in here. Retail's a much tougher hit than anything hobby, obviously, but it's obviously a much more inexpensive rip for people who just want to kind of have fun with, you know, busting some packs. You get a lot of base packs, but you're looking for about 6 Young Guns in here. Obviously, the nice thing would be get the high gloss or the UD exclusives or the clear cut acetates, but obviously a much harder pull. Let's fix my camera a little bit here. Little disorientation. There we go. That should work out a little bit better. It's gonna work on getting this thing tipped down a bit. So let's bust into it, man. 2019-20 Upper Deck Series 2 Hockey Retail. My boy Austin Matthews on the front, but I am a Bruins fan. Obviously, I've had some success pulling Young Guns this year, but I have invested a lot of money in buying it, so it's a cool little rip. Fun stuff. I like ripping all sports. Bruins, Celtics, Red Sox, and Patriots is kind of where I live, but yeah, good stuff. So jump into this. So I've already got a Capo and a Kale Macker, but can never have too many of the good guys. So we got Johansson, got Josh Manson, Zach Cassian, got Alexander Edler. As a rookie, marquee rookie from OPC. Those are the paper inserts. You can get them in different colors. This is Oliver Wahlstrom. I think Evan Merzlikins blue was the best one I got out of there. Maybe a Jack Hughes base, but yeah, they're all right. They come in that old card stock, which is kind of neat, but yeah, not bad. And we got a Corey Schneider, hell of a goalie, Justin Abelkader, and a Mr. Landeskog. Pack number 2. Always having a time of my life getting some of these open, so there's no Young Gun in there either. Check these off to the side. Checklist of Mr. Flop Artist PK Subban, can't seem to stay on a team, and Eric Carlson, the hairdo. So both good defensemen, but yeah, not on teams I like. So got Nick Foligno. Another really hard pull out of these is the image variations. They're like 1 in 1,000 hobby. Gotta imagine they'd be much harder hits out of retail, but I've never been able to pull one. I was reading Facebook today. I'm in a hockey card group out of Canada. One of the guys was saying he's been ripping Upper Deck hockey for, he was saying for probably 15 years or so. And he got his first high gloss Young Guns today. It was a Caden Primo. Nice 10 of 10. Thing was cherry. So that thing's got to go to grade. So another marquee rookie. I got Joakim Nygard out of the Oilers. Devin Dubnyk, Clayton Keller, and Ryan McDonough. Nothing special there. You can get more than 6 Young Guns in here. Usually got to get a canvas. There's a Young Gun in here, so that's cool. Try to slow roll it as best we can. So we got Jonas Donskey, Nick Schmaltz, Mikko Koivu, Robbie Fabry, Giovanni Smith. I don't know Giovanni Smith. That's one I haven't pulled yet, but how old is he? 98, so it looks like he had a pretty decent go of it last year in Grand Rapids. Not totally sure. I'll have to look him up. Not sure what he's doing with the big club, but not sure if he's still a Red Wing. I mean, the trade deadline comes and goes. You never know where these guys go, so I'll sleeve that up just for safety's sake. There's no reason to damage a Young Gun not knowing who he is, So, first Young Gun down, Giovanni Smith. Looks like we got 3 more base. Aaron Ekblad, Jaden Schwartz, and Dmitry Orlov. Some of the names in hockey, man, I tell you, my 10-year-old, I love having my 10-year-old daughter try to read the names. It's comedy at its finest. We got Alec Martinez, Ryan Murray, Mikhail Sergachev, that'd be a fun one for her to read. Matt Niskanen, this is a good one. I have it a couple times over, but Marchand Canvas. Canvases are cool, man. They are kind of a really neat, it's supposed to almost be like a painting of sorts, but yeah, if you're not a Bruins fan, you hate this guy because he is captain of the Instigators, but he's fun to watch. That first line, man, Pasternak, Bergeron, and Marchand, they got to be one of the best of hockey, if not the best in hockey. I mean, they just know where each other are at all times. So here's a guy I wish the Bruins never got rid of, but of course, he's had one hell of a career outside of Boston, so he'll be in the Hall of Fame, first ballot, no problem. Jumbo Joe. Probably should be a Hall of Fame beard right there, too. Roman Josi, and we got Juhar Kariya, I guess. I don't really know that name. I watch a lot of hockey, but there are some names, man, that'll still perplex you. Sorry if this is fading in and out. Focus. I think it's just because I'm farting around with it. But got another young gun in here. The first card we got is Timo Meier. Melker Karlsson. Got Robin Lehner. Joel Armia. Rasmus Asplund. Haven't pulled one of him either. Yeah, he's on the Sabres. Sabres are not a very good team this year, but you know, another young gun of a guy I didn't have, so in terms of putting the set together, that'll help, but don't know much about him. Rasmus Asplund. There's the best two-way hockey player in the game, Mr. Selke himself, Patrice Bergeron. Got Olli Mata. And one of my other least favorite hockey players, Nazem Kadri, was also a professional dive artist when he played for the Toronto Maple Leafs. So, got some cool hockey channels I watch out of up north, the Great White North. Top shelf collectors as a husband and wife. They do a great job. Ziri Gaming, man, he's fun. He puts a lot of neat kind of fading and stuff. I know he doesn't like the Bruins, but I don't blame him if he's from Canada. But yeah, a lot of inspiration comes from these guys. It looks like there's another canvas in here. But got Ovi himself, Mr. 700. I hope he catches Gretzky, man. I think that's one of those things you didn't think you'd see in your life. But got Colton Parayko, Colin White, Sebastian Aho, yeah, Ryan Johansson canvas. Nothing special, but canvas are always nice to grab. Got Mike Smith. Actually heard a rumor today that the backup goaltender, the third-string Zamboni driver there, I think it was the Devils. He came in for Mrazek. He's going to get a Young Guns, an update for SP Authentic, which is pretty cool. Wayne Simmons and Jacob Markstrom. So, yeah, I mean, I think that'll be a gimmick card a lot of people will chase for a bit. Who knows how popular or worth money it'll be, but it'd be a neat one to have, just saying that this guy played one game and got the W, so... Looks like there's actually a hit in here, and usually you don't have hits in these. If you do, you get, a rookie relic or a relic of some sort. So, yeah, looks like it's going to be a rookie relic. We got Matt Zuccarello, Ben Bishop, and we got Blake Lizotte. Blake Lizotte jersey. Piece of the swatch. It's not like it possibly could be worn, because been worn by the featured player. I'm assuming it's probably at like a rookie weekend or something, because usually these come out in the season. These guys are rookies, so... Like any other one, player worn versus game used. So yeah, Blake Lizotte, it's kind of neat. Out of retail box. I do miss Upper Deck in pretty much everything. And don't love how Topps has the complete and total dominance of everything. Everything non-baseball. They own everything in terms of, they own just the baseball rights, and so nobody else can do them. Panini does a great product, but it's always tough when, you get a product that comes out and doesn't have the logos on people's helmet. People always think they're worth a little less than they would be normally. Some are super cool cards. I mean, National Treasure, Immaculate, those are super cool products, so I'll keep moving along here. I've got Werenski on the back. So we got Danton Heinen, no longer a Bruin. Trade deadline casualty. Not totally sure why they moved him for Nick Ritchie, but 22 points for 19 points, both 24 years old. Ritchie did all right last night, but not totally sure why they moved him. We got Braden McNabb, Tyler Ennis, Alex Kerfoot. Yeah, and this looks like it's just a base pack. Zach Parise, David Riddick, Matt Grzelcyk, and Zach Werenski. So Straight base packs. Those are one of the things you get in retail that I don't think you get in hobby. I think you're pretty much guaranteed. I think they're really, really rare in hobby, but they happen everywhere, so gotta love your base cards. Looks like we got a rookie portrait in here. We got Gino, Mr. Malkin, Bomeister. Man, what a crazy story that guy is. Cardiac arrest on the bench. You know, Godspeed to him. Hopefully he's getting better, and hopefully he'll don the jersey again before he hangs him up. It's a scary situation, but to go down to the bench like that, man. I don't remember. He's one I always wanted to see in Bruins black and gold, but never ended up there. So, Brett Connolly, another ex-Bruin. Mikko Rantanen. There's a Kirby Dak. Or Doc. A lot of future there. Gonna be good. I haven't got a young gun of him. I've got the checklist a couple times, but I'd like to get a young gun of him. Not sure if he's in Series 2 or 1, but I'll have a shot because I have both coming. So I got Brady Tkachuk, Matthew Perreault, and Christopher Tanev. So yeah, I mean, Upper Deck's a really simple design. Nice design, but everybody's chasing the young guns. It's the way it's been for a long time, so there's another young gun in here. So we got Marcus Johansson, Nico Hirscher, Nico Hirscher, Shane Gostisbehere, Colin Wilson, Sam Lafferty. I think that's a pretty decent one. I'm not sure if he's up with a big club, but I think John Marino's the guy you want in Penn's colors. But yeah, Sam Lafferty. I mean, I got to get well versed on my young guns here. I know the guys I'm chasing, you know, the Kakos and some Jack Hughes stuff. Quinn Hughes obviously seems to be the better of the brothers as of now, even though Jack Hughes is like 10 years old, so he's got plenty of time to show his upside. John Tavares, Phil Flop Kessel, and Riley Smith. Keep moving along. Got another one of these OPG update cards in here. Brendan Smith, Kevin Shattenkirk, Andre Kempe. Oops, I'm getting a little glare here. I got Andre Burakovsky. So Artemi Panarin. Now, these come in different colors. I think I was looking this one up. This isn't numbered. Some of them are kind of print numbered in here. Looks like it's the magenta, but I couldn't find it on the back of the pack the other day. I got another one of these of, I want to say it's Joe Pavelski, but, you know, neat insert. It's an OPG update. Cody Ceci, Braden Point, and William Karlsson. Yeah, another thing I want to, you know, work on doing is I want a Pasternak young gun. I think that's one of my dream cards. I want a Marchand. I'd like a Bergeron, but of course, you know, working on trading and stuff as the community kind of goes along. There's another marquee rookie in here. You know, anybody that's interested in any of these cards that come out of here, you know, drop me a message below. Let me know. I mean, I'm always happy to trade. I'm happy to sell stuff that I don't collect. You know, just kind of move it all around. There's Nikita Gusev. You know, he's a really solid rookie out of the Devils organization. So got Alex DeBrincat, Jamie Benn, and Jakub Vrana. Yeah, so back in Upper Deck hockey. You know, drop your favorite team below. Looks like we get another canvas. Oh, it's a young gun canvas. All right, that means I should get an extra young gun in this box. Michael Grabner. I know Quinn Hughes is one, man. That would be super cool. Vladimir Tarasenko, Will Butcher. Yeah, it's not him, but it looks like it is Joel Farabee. Now these are moderately rare for retail. I don't know what the odds are. I have to probably look at it. So we got Young Guns canvas. Where are we? Man, it's hard to see. This stuff's so small. Young Guns, 1 in 4. UD canvas, Young Guns canvas. Yeah, 1 in 48. So not a bad little hit there, Farabee. But I think that actually counts as an extra hit. Not really hits, but an extra Young Gun. I don't think your canvas count towards. I think it counts as an insert. So it's a cool one. Nikita Zaitsev and Ron Hainsey. Keep rolling along. I'd like another Macker or Makar, but we'll see. Looks like we might have the portrait in here. Travis Zajac, Kevin LeBanc. Got an upside down Mr. Brian Dumoulin. Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Carl Grunstrom rookie portraits. Nicholas Backstrom, Sammy Vatanen, and Andrew Shaw. That's another Young Gun. All right, well, we're moving. Let's hope we're not going to get them all out of the way. I still got probably 6 or 7 packs yet. Justin Braun, Kyle Connor, Brock Besser, PK, Eric Brandstrom. I don't know if I have a Brandstrom yet, but Sens prospect. I want to say the team that the top shelf collectors there. I'll have to find the name. But they PC Sens. So if this is one they don't have, drop it in the comments below. Subscribe to your channel. So yeah, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to mine. So let me know if that's one you're looking for. I'll send it your way. Ryan Dzingel, Valtteri Filippa, Matt Martin. Some of those names are not easy to read. And we got a backwards, upside down, sideways pack. So we got Adam Larson on the back and Jack Roslovich on the front. Roslovich. So Adam Larson, James Neal, Andrei Vasilevsky, Dustin Brown. There's a Verhaeghe, OPC Marquee Rookie Update. Verhaeghe's got a lot of upside, man. He's fun to watch. Lightning prospect. There's Mrazek, actually the guy we were talking about. So Hurricanes organization. Madison Bowie, and I think it's Roslovich, but it could be Roslovic. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more packs, and I've already pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Young Guns, so probably not too many more. Maybe we'll get a cool rarity out of here, but there's another Young Guns in here. So there's Athanasiou. Well, I don't think he is a Red Wing anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he might have been the one that was traded. There's Letang. There's Mika Zibanejad, another sick hairdo. Semyon Varlamov. There's one I didn't have, and I'm actually super happy to get. Nick Suzuki. That's a great one right there. Suzuki. That's one of the other ones that I actually really wanted to grab. So good little hit out of retail. I'll pop that one in a loader and throw it on the stand in the back. So Suzuki's another one of those top players that people are looking for. Got to work on my lighting. I'm going to think one of those halo lights. If anybody knows anything about those, drop me a link below or do a table mount of that. So we got Pierre-Luc Dubois, Tyson Barrie, and Jake Gensel. So far I've been able to get 6 Young Guns, and I still have like 8 packs. So I got to stand that Suzuki up. It's going to annoy me. Now I got this thing backwards, don't I? I do. I'm waiting for my 2-year-old to come home and start yelling, so I'm trying to film this moderately quickly. But, making a mess. Just keep on rocking and rolling. So, yeah, some of the guys I want to be able to send some stuff to. Packer Cards 87, I watch a lot of his stuff. I love how his daughter's super involved. She likes Drew Brees, so throw a pack together for her. There's another Udi portrait in here. Craig Smith. We got Blake Wheeler. It's one I miss in Bruins colors. Man, that kid was fast as could be, but his touch when he was younger wasn't great. So it's gotten much better as he could potentially be a 50-goal scorer. I think the most that he had in a season was 28 maybe. 26, 28. Yeah. So he hasn't hit 30 goals, but still a solid player. Anthony, God, that name has always been one. Beauvillier. We got Carey Price, and there's an Oliver Wahlstrom to go with my marquee workies as a Udi portrait. We got Brian Elliott. My hands were over him. Evgeny Dandanoff. No, he's not Dan. He's Dadanoff. And Brandon Carlo. He's another Young Gun I'd like. So if anybody has a Young Gun of Brandon Carlo, let me know. I know it's inexpensive. I could probably buy one on eBay for a couple bucks, but kind of gets you networking in the community. I got another paper marquee rookie. So we got Nate Schmidt. There's Backus, no longer a Bruin. He was another trade deadline casualty. Wasn't getting the minutes he deserved in Boston anyways. A lot of respect for that guy. He's had one hell of a career. But he went in the Kashe deal, I think. Sergei Bobrovsky. Calvin DeHaan. So here's what I was talking about. There's a marquee rookie paper blue. It's Daniil You're taken. So it's not numbered. But again, it's a blue parallel of it. A little more rare to pull, not much more valuable, but kind of neat. Get a different color. Andrei Sekera, Alexander Galchenyuk, who, man, they had high hopes on that kid in Montreal, and he's been on a couple teams now. And Colin Miller. So I think I got about 5 more packs, and then I will bust another box. Yeah. I don't know. I might have burnt my Young Guns out. So I got Jordan Eberle, Gustav Nyquist, Brandon Dubinsky. We got Jonathan Marchessault. Got a matching. We're going to make the rainbow, except I don't really think there is a rainbow. So we got Daniel You're Taken again, non-blue. got Eunice Corpusalo, Anton Strawman, and Mark Eduardo Vlasic, or Edward Vlasic. Mark Eduard Vlasic. Man, I gotta learn some names. Tell you, baseball and football, I don't have that problem, but hockey's not an easy one to read. I watch the Bruins, so I think I'd give you every name on that, but... canvas. Non-Young Guns canvas, but it's a canvas. So, Radko Gudas, JT Miller. I ended up hitting this in a UD exclusive. So the number to 100. Corey Perry, Michael Frolik, John Klingberg. I got to watch last night play my Bruins. Yeah, gritty defenseman. Fun to watch. Not worth much money. But I'm not really in this. So I got a Slavin acetate in the last box too. So that came out of hobby, which is neat. Again, if those are cards anybody's looking for, I'm not a Canes guy. Be willing to dump it real cheap. Again, not really looking to sell a whole lot on here. Want to do a lot more in terms of giveaways, you know, for younger people. I got an LCS in town. It's an older gentleman. Doesn't do a whole lot in terms of getting allocation. He's been at ends with Panini for a long time and trying to get some stock allocation on the newer stuff. And he got some shirts made that said, this is, oh, there's another Young Gun. So I'm going to get 7 in here, I think, which is super cool. He got some shirts made up, and I'll have to get one and put it on my back wall here that said, collecting's for the kids. He wants to mail one over to Panini to remind them that allocation shouldn't go to all the breakers. But, you know, they're the market right now. So we got Miro Heiskanen, Elias Anderson, Jimmy Howard, Jordan Stahl, Noah Dobson, another not so bad one. Actually, Noah Dobson's another solid one. Noah Dobson is a young pup. I mean, he was born in 2000, which is quite crazy to think about these guys cracking professional sports, and they were born just 19 years ago. Well, 20 years ago now, but Noah Dobson, not a bad one. I'll put him up here. So I think that gives me 7 Young Guns. Let's see. Got Brandstrom as Farabee as a... So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 as Suzuki. So I think I'm out of Young Guns in this box. Trevor Lewis, Artemi Panarin, awesome hockey player, man. He is fun to watch. Joe Pavelski, who got in a fight with Krejci last night, who was his first fight since like 2009 to 2010, something like that. Pekka Rinne, awesome goalie. Adam Henrique, Neil Pionk, Vincent Trocheck. The Cale Fleury. I've got his Young Guns in here somewhere, floating around. Solid rookie. There's one I miss in Bruins black and gold, man. That kid was a bruiser. Milan Lucic with a busted nose because he was a Golden Gloves boxer. So, super cool. Anthony D'Angelo, Kevin Hayes. I do another thing I want to do for kids is if you got a kid who's new to collecting, let me know. I have more flat rate boxes than I care to talk about here. Full of base, full of some names. You pay, you know, $3 in shipping, and I'll mail the thing to you. My wife would love them out of the house. So, got Matthew Tkachuk, Jack Eichel, Jimmy Vesey, Artem Anisimov, and then these are the non-rookie OPGs. I got the Corey Perry in red actually, which I think is pretty rare, but non-numbered. I think Subban's in it, Semyon Varlamov, and a couple others. Tyler Myers and Jonathan Drouin. Oh, and Alex Tuck. So, yeah, not bad. I mean, a little baby hit recap. We had a Farabee Young Gun canvas. We had an Eric Brandstrom. Don't know a lot about him. I'll look him up. Sam Lafferty, pretty solid. Rasmus Asplund. Looks like he played for Rochester last year. 1 AHL season. So, Giovanni Smith. Don't know anything about him, so I'll look him up. Again, he's young. Noah Dobson. So, a couple good ones out of here. And then we got a Nick Suzuki. So, fan of those two to go with my Macker and Capo Caco. So, these all go to PSA. Upper Deck does a good job keeping their card corners pretty clean. But yeah, I mean, thanks for tuning in. Smash that like button, as everybody says, or my 10-year-old told me I had to drop that. Smash that like button and subscribe. I'll be coming out with more content. It'll be better content. You'll be able to see a little bit better. And going forward, yeah, let me know what you want to see. Buy it up. I think I'm going to do some SP game used. I got a guy in Canada who's going to send me a couple boxes. So I'll be back soon with another box of Series 2 hockey. Have a good night.